On March 11th, 2019, Path of Exile announced a new stash tab to be added, the Unique tab. This allows you to store and showcase one copy of every Unique in-game. When I read that, I knew what I had to do. I've set off to obtain every Unique in-game in the solo self-found game mode, filling the Unique stash tab completely. This shit will take a long ass time and won't be easy, but I'm always down for a grind. I'm Mathew Lighty, and this is All for One.
Hey guys, I'm Mathew Lighty, and this is episode 142 of All for One, the quest for unique completion. In this episode, a lot happens, a lot goes on, and more than a lot is blessed and drops in front of me. And I do not want to take up any of your time, so I'm just going to cut straight to the episode. There will be no Iced Tea sponsor ad here, but you should still check it out. Enjoy the video, enjoy the clips, and I will see you at the end for a little talking. What? Come on, power. Oh! Finally. It's been so long. I've waited so long for this fucking jump. Oh my god. Man, that is so annoying to get. Gotten like 3-4 enhances. I've gotten 2 enlightens now. Just waiting for empower. Perpetually waiting. Hey, what the fuck was that? What was so bright? Is that corpse detonator? What was so bright? This is going to feel just so much better once I have Fleshcrafter. Like, it's not even going to be funny. Just the amount of times I'm just shitting the bed because I'm fighting these packs of mobs that have inherently 90 fucking fire res, you know. Oh fuck, why'd I do that? Oh! Allah! Save me! Sweet Jesus! Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, power of Ramadan and golems on my side. Blight maps are doable with all the mods on in a map. They're real fucking hard though. Like, I think explosions feel like a real prerequisite almost. Okay, so this is just a 1 in 3, I guess. Need to remove suffix and add prefix. And I think if I isolate this, then I have to just get a cold glove that is isolated. It sucks around conjure gloves, but that's not a big deal. 1 in 3, 1 in 3. Big sad. Alright. We're back to a fire glove. And, okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is, pledge. First or second kill. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty common drop from her. I want to say it's like one of the more common drops. I think it actually replaced Disfavor in the drop pool, making it probably like a 25% drop. There's Pledge of Hands. There's the ultimate flame golem staff. I'll be joleming with flames in no time. I have no currency to link or socket, by the way, but that should be my last primordial card for the set. Ah, it worked. There you go. Look at that, an oil extractor. First I ever used that thing. I figured why not pick it up because I just have it on the thing for the blight anyway, but I've extracted a black oil. That seems like it's probably worth it if you're just doing blight. Not that I'd be extracting. It has to be non-corrupted, so it has to be pretty much one of the things that drops off of the mechanic, which is the node says it only drops things off of the bosses, so. Okay. Come on, mate. Oh, yes! Nice, nice, nice. That is one big grind complete. Okay. Well, I'm going to be missing some sockets now, I think. So we have to... Don't think I have any... I have no extras in there. Okay, so... Let's find our worst harmony, I guess. Anima Stone. Woo! +2 golems, which for now is just going to be 2 more flame golems, because I simply don't have my pledge set up yet. Actually, no, I can't use pledge. What's the point? It has no links in it. Cloak of what? Cloak of Tamariel. Cloak of Tamariel is a body armor that has been forever a meme item. I actually used it for real on a build, but basically it's a specter, a minion chest that does little minion things, gives your minions leech or whatever. But the fun part is it lets items drop magic items drop identified. I have it for the series, not in League. Yeah, I kind of freaked out when I got it because I knew then how rare it was. Previously, it was acquired from purchasing it from Zana as a master mission for 8 chaos very, very rarely. Weird constraints, I know. However, now it is only offered in a safe house containing Elrion, where he is giving a unique, so anything but intervention it should work for. It's just a very, very rare drop off of one of his chests. Cold lightning, fire, cold lightning. So it's a really rare item, and the reason it's a desired this league is just for making Recombinator memes. Like, so if everything's dropping identified for magic items, you could then set up a filter that has really in-depth parsing for what's being shown and what's not. Like, show always the things that have tyrannical or flaring, or show always things that have, you know, certain resistance rolls, so you can make some funky items. Like, Merciless and Flaring are two pretty juicy ones, or tier 1 elemental rolls, or that sort of stuff, so you could just regal and slap, regal and slap, regal and slap. Because I want to say that probably weapon recombinators are the least used ones, for me at least, but I feel like for most people, because you have one weapon slot, and you have more armor and more jewelry slots, ipso facto, it probably is used less. But yeah, it's just a way of, like, some cool weapon memes you can make. So if you're farming research, so if you're doing research probably for other things as well, so if it's for breachstones, like if you were wanting to do an SSF this league, farm out an Ulnatal amulet, which is very not fun in general, or something, or, you know, whatever, or farm out like specific breach uniques or something like that, you could, you know, do it in that sort of way, and like kill two birds, do it that flat, or you could do breaching and start making white socket meme items, or, you know, whatever the fuck you wanted. Because you want to do a two-person research anyway, so you'd have Elrion be one of them, plus someone else. Torah, just for gem experience, is also, I guess, a thing? I don't know. I can't socket uncorrupted gems, and getting a random keystone could ruin the item, effectively. You can hit, there's a lot of keystones that actually would brick. There's a lot. There's more than you can imagine. Probably actually about the same amount of keystones I could hit that could ruin it than would work. Okay, we're just going to put it on. Just to clarify, again, I'm gaining a lot of damage if this works right. I can't use it just yet, and I'd have to wait for my Empower to... Well, actually, I would just take Empower out, so it'd be better. But everything else I would just corrupt, since it doesn't matter too much. Okay, hoping for a non-silver bullet here. Oh, no! Oh, that's not good. There's so many. There's like so many that are just terrible. There are so many keystones that are just negative for me. I mean, I could go over there and turn into a Timeless, but I'm not near it, and I don't have Timeless. So in general, this will be eventually, I think, better. But for right now, it's not going to be better, because I don't have the Empower in. If I had the Empower in, it would be better, but I can't put the Empower in because it's not corrupted. You can only get Blight Ravage in tier 14 plus, by the way, if you didn't know. There are Pump uniques, so we could be getting a Blight unique over there. The only ones I'd want, I guess, Spore Guard would be kind of funny to play with, but I've got so many things I'm trying to fucking 6-link right now. And then the unique I'm missing, which is one of the crowns. I don't remember which one, but one of the helmets. Of which there is not. Oh, that is one of them. Am I missing the red one? I don't know, actually. Oh, fuck. Hold on. Where's my list? Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm Google documenting. Blight. Thermophile. Is that the right one? Thermo sounds like fire, right? Hold on. Is that it? That was it, right? Holy shit. Well, now we got to do Blight Ravage maps. Jesus. Ugh. Man, it's probably been like easily like 800 Blight maps, over the past almost 2 years, and I have not gotten a Crown of the Thermophile or Cowl of the Thermophile. Now I could vendor all three for the Crown of the Pedophile, the ultimate helmet. Thanks, Bonky. You've been typing Crown of the Pedophile in chat for the entire day. All right, so it should be the Vol's Devotion, right? Not the amulet. You want to do the amulet for Vol's. Alright, there we go. Vol's Devotion. And your quote you want to do is, "That's a huge bitch!" That is from Pivnon. Thank you, Piv. Don't forget, there's 2 uniques I'm still missing in Expedition. One of them is Verana's Flask. The other is Faith Guard. But I'm still missing her Flask, which is right fucking there. Okay. Yowza! Alright. That was over 40 Varanas we've had to kill. Over 40 Varanas to get this fucking flask. Well, now's the shit part, right? So now I'm missing one unique in Heist, and it is a generic drop. It is a generic Heist drop, which there's nothing you could do to make it happen, any more or less, really. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. But there it is, Varanas Preparation. So Ward Flask restores ward on use. It debilitates nearby enemies when Flask ends. So if you trigger it or have it triggered upon hitting a rare unique, when it ends, they take the less damage and they deal less damage. It removes ward when it breaks. And then the more important part, I guess, is the Culling Strike. It's a Culling Strike Flask. Is it worth using versus just like a Stormbrand Culling Strike setup? Probably not. I would value a Flask over 2 sockets as higher. So that's Varanas Preparation. If we do consult the bylaws, you will see here momentarily for Expedition, where, oh, so there's Varanas Preparation, just missing Faith Guard. Faith Guard is the last drop I'm missing, which is the Runic Helm. Nothing I could do to get this to drop. I mean, that's just like, it just drops off of any Remnant mob. Just gonna eventually drop. So, fingers crossed there. Hopefully we get it one day. But either way, there's Preparation. One more big one. Make sure I pull it out of the Flask tab. I know it wants to go in there. Oh my god, I'm out of coins. It's like I'm pretty much out of money anyway, but okay, calm down, friend. But that's good. That was a great tuning session. People ask sometimes, like, how do you get so much currency or whatever? Not that it's like crazy, but you know, in SSF to see someone, I mean, obviously I play a lot, but like 17 Exalted, 585 Chaos, and I haven't been doing that much Expedition, but like Expedition, that's the answer. If you're playing SSF and you're not going wholeheartedly into Expedition, you're probably fucking up. It's definitely like, I'm not sure if it's the strongest mechanic in the game, but for solo self-found, Expedition sure feels like overbearingly strong. Axes, somewhere over here. Black. Innervate's over here. Gold. Okay, Innervate has a gold. Extract. Gold. I'm doing it! I'm playing the game! Backstabbing has a silver. Extract. Cleared. I'm not playing the game anymore. So Pierce is very unlikely, but it's a 1 in 6 after. It's a 1 in 10 off the first one. And it's a 1 in 10 off the other one. So it's a... No, they're not... Oh, no. Oh, they're all weighted differently. Every alt quality is weighted differently, if you didn't know. So it's actually much more likely, once it inevitably becomes forking, then it's a 1 in 6 to become Pierce versus AoE. Some of them are crazy weighted. This is pretty bad weighting. Didn't hit it. Not surprised. Right? So we're going to hopefully get another prime, and then swap that one around. Actually, I do like a video about this build once I feel pretty satisfied with it. I'm not fully satisfied yet, but once I feel at least satisfied with it, I'll probably make a video on it. I want to get inspired learning and stuff, I think. Divergent. Nope. There we go. So now we're back to a 1 in 11. So it's a 1 in 11, then it's a 1 in 6, then it's a 1 in 11, then it's a 1 in 6, then it's a 1 in 11, then a 1 in 6. And back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until it is I get my 2 Pierce. So we have a unique dedication from our young boy Froxy. He's looking for Wasp Nest. Wasp Nest, Wasp Nest, and he wants to write. This is My Sweet Cobra Lash by Froxy. My sweets. Oh, he wants 2 sweets. It's a sweet, sweet cobra. It is in there. My sweet, sweet cobra lash. It is not just sweet. It is sweet, sweet. There's my CF. Okay, this is like number 20. I mean, I don't think I've ever been this dry and getting a 21. So, I'm imagining the gem's just going to go poof. Nothing happened. Yowza! Is this build a dot variant? Yeah. So it's actually it's a physical dot build, not a bleed build. A physical dot build. Why there's a distinction in this game is well, it's a question for this entire game. But it basically operates around 3 different physical dots being applied. So you have Reap, you have Exsanguinate, and you have Corrupting Fever. Corrupting Fever is your bread and butter. There is a bleed integrated, but its integration lies solely within the hemophilia gloves to proc an explosion to assist with your clear. The vast majority of the build is just this generic Fizz Dot, which has unfortunate ways of scaling because it's, well, not a bleed. It's like RF but physical, kind of. I mean, it's a totally different playstyle, but basically you walk around after Corrupting Fever's toggled, doing what is the biggest, most hittable AoE attack, in this case, Corrupting Fennec Blast. And, yeah, hitting the most things as possible gets you the most bleeds as possible. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to transition to Blunderbore Goal for the build, but requires basically mint gear, which I don't have at the moment. 3 Exalted Orbs. So that means, we talked about this, so that 3 Exalted actually just procced off of the Flesh Merchant, because it always is the first stack of currency, or first or second stack of currency that drops. So that's probably the best case scenario off of Flesh Merchant. I've never seen it proc 3 Exalted before. I had 3 Divines. 3 Exalted has yet to proc.
I can't do this just yet.
Uh-oh. You're right clicking and praying. Holy shit. God bless life getting hit. If I only had Pierce, that'd be a lot safer. That is why juicing these things are fucking spooky. Juicing incursions like that are very... I mean, the rewards will be nice, but... My god. It's just locked in. You are locked in the fuck cube right there. See? Good loot. 2120 increased duration is interesting. I could probably guess some without actually knowing them. Is there one like called Night Twilight or Night something? Nightscape? Netscape? Buttercup? Fluttershy? Applejack? You're just naming cereals now. Captain Crunch? Fruity Pebbles? Sprinkle Tits? 21 Exalts and SSF? Yeah, Sentinel gives a lot of Exalts. I don't know. I'm not using them either, so it's like... I've used like 5 for slamming jewels, that's about it. Nightblade, Heart Render, Limb Slicer. Why can't we just name My Little Ponies after all the Medved lines? Swarm. Do I need anything? Yeah. I need some fucking armory combinators.
I can't get one of those.
What the fuck, Shelby? No, I'm fine, thank you.
You want a snack?
No, I don't need snacks. I need armory combinators, that's what I need. Forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. Come on, 21. Fuck yes. Alright, back to leveling 6 Corrupting Fevers. Lightning, burning. Lightning, burning. But, is this a concern now? That this thing has a cold res mod on it. Like, which cold res is it going to choose? I guess, is that the question, right? Level 96, I can now die in peace. I, don't think I'll be leveling... Well, you know what? To be fair, I haven't died in 2 levels at all. I haven't died in 2 levels. I haven't intentionally been trying to level. I just don't die. This build, I just don't die quite often. It's quite difficult to die, so... As a byproduct, I will just level, I guess, passively. But, I'm not really trying to level, and I really don't want to try to level, per se, until I get my Inspired Learning. Then I want to push. But for now, it's just... You know, I kill things and then I gain experience. But I want to get inspired really bad with this build. I just do not know what the right decision is, and I'm thinking it's basically 3 options. Okay, there's 3 options to get Inspired Learning in Solo Self-Found, I would say. Option 1: do a mechanic that gives you uniques and hope you get it. This could be MFing, this could be doing Bestiary, this could be doing Gwen, it could be whatever. Do a mechanic to get uniques. That's option 1. And it's not a very good one because it's the rarest by far of all the crypts. That's the unfortunate first option. Okay. Option 2. Option 2 is farm Museum for the Strategist card. Okay? That's option 2. I'd have to do so many museums because the card is quite rare. And it's also like a 9 stack or some shit, so that'd be terrible. I would augment my passive tree to pick up nothing but grinding out the pack size and the drop rate of that map. I'd have to make it all to that. Alright, let's passive tree. Option 3 is farm Drox. Drox drops the Strategist, which is a 1 in 6 card for Inspired. Much more common drop rate. I want to say the card maybe drops with him 1 in 6 to 8 times. I have no way of making Droxes. I have no way of swapping other Conquerors into Droxes. I just have to get Droxes to drop. Which there's really nothing more I could do than picking up Conquered Conquerors and then doing the map grind strategy, which would be swapping all my maps to probably the Mesa thing, do shadow shaping, and do nothing but Mesa boss rushing until I get enough Droxes to just get it to happen. I have my one glove that has Chilled and Burning, my other glove that has Burning and Shocked. I'm recombining these, and I'm hoping that one of these gloves ends up with all three. This is my third attempt at the all three combination, which requires many attempts to get to the all two combination. So hopefully this is the end of it and I just get my gloves. But I've got a sneaking suspicion they're going to get ruined, because that's what happens to most of my items I use recombinators on. I haven't made anything worthwhile yet in this league with these, so fingers crossed. What does this button do? Show stash. Okay. Please show me all three mods so I can be done with this. Just one. Just one. Okay, so we're gonna block. Doesn't fucking matter. Let's block mana. Alright. So I'm looking to exalt on this ring. Tier 2 or tier 1 res. I want cold, but I could swap anything to cold because harvest. I only have 21 exalt orbs, so I'm looking to exalt tier 2 or tier 1 resistance is what I need. 2 life gain on hit. Well, I'm just going to annul that off real quick. Okay, and we're going to exalt again. I think I'm probably going to hit fire, but I'm still hoping for the tier 2 or 1 cold. Rarity. I don't really need that. Oh, there goes the life. Alright, big sad. When you're double corrupting hemophilius, best case scenario would be +1 max frenzy and then Vuln on hit. But hitting Vuln on hit is pretty much the dream situation. So here we go. Rare gloves. Yeah, no quality. No, quality is it's a bad omen, ill omen. I bet you with all the shit luck I've had in recombinating and not making a single usable item with it so far, I've got a feeling that if I recombinate this right now, it's gonna probably work, and I'm gonna get a +5 staff I do not want. Got a sneaking suspicion. So this staff has the spell damage modifier from incursion, and it has +2 all gems. This staff has +3 all gems. So what are the odds that when I recombinate them, I have a +5 staff with the temple mod? Are you fuck? I'm so upset. I'm so angry at this. Fucking so upset at this. I spent so long trying to make goddamn gloves, and I can't craft a single fucking item I need. I have just this horse shit just gets made. I know you could use it for a clip for all for one. Oh, it'll be in there. And I can just imagine the comments will be like, "Yo, that staff, bro." You can finally play that creeping frost build. Okay, kinetic blast, primer grading, click, fork. Alright, so we're back to a 1 in 6 off of that prime. So I spelt prime regrading on my notes wrong the first time, and I've just been copy pasting the first section of notes each time I use a prime regrading. So every single subsequent prime regrading just says primes for gargering. That's what they all just say now. I'm just gonna keep recombining it for better stuff. Breaststone. It's a 5-link breaststone. Wow. Man, that'd be fantastic. Imagine doing your first heist in a 5-link 6-socket breaststone drops. 6 fuse is enough to 6-link the staff. Could be. It could very well be. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. It was one fuse. It was literally my next fuse of the day. One fuse in a dream. Oh, fuck, my can. Okay, so we have our Pledge of Hands on with our 7-link golem setup. Okay, so it's got the Greater Echo and the regular Echo. So the meatballs should fly true on this day. We have the Flesh Crafter with enough Chaos Res from Grave Intentions that they should be under an ES bubble for a good portion of it. And they also should be ripping through any Ellie Res, so all those annoying mods should be an issue. And they should be stationary forever because of all the echoes. So look at the meatballs fly, baby. Let loose the dogs of war. Meatballs fly. There's another Exile. See if it gets tagged. I'm not sure we're using anymore. GPUs will burn on this day. Oh no, Proc Shield, my greatest enemy. Oh man, Proc Shield's a real problem. I don't know how you're gonna get around Proc Shield as playing this build ever. That just sucks. You have to walk inside and convoke, I guess. Hope your Stone Golem has the goods. Yo, those were Flame Striders. They got melted. Oh my god. That was the bane of my existence. Previously, before Flesh Crafter, you'd be fighting a Flame Strider mod for like 45 minutes. You have to like reset. Oh, the Proc Shields. No, not the Proc Shields. My greatest enemy. Retreat, friends. So I'm currently clearing maps about 1/5 as fast as my Corrupting Fever build. But I do less damage than Corrupting Fever. I'm way squishier. I have worse clear. I have worse single target. It's worse in pretty much every measurable form. But the amount of meatballs on my screen is definitely more than Corrupting Fever. Am I pushing to 100? Not really. Not like actively. I don't really want to go. I don't like my interest to go to 100 is quite low unless I had Inspired Learning. I think it would be as fun. Once I get all my stuff, like all my ducks in a row, then maybe. But I'm not there yet. I feel pretty safe now with Twisted Distant. There's our first synth map. But guess what? It's the one I've already got 7 of. I swapped to this boss tree to get augmented and altered. I've gotten 7 Twistons, I think 10 rewritten and 7 Cortexes. I'm still missing those last 2 synth maps. So hopefully we get them in a not too long of a time frame. But that's the main reason I'm doing this is for synth maps. I just want to get my last couple points. This seems like a great way to do it. So I will be boss rushing after this map. This map is just to set up. I had no pool. I had nothing. I had no maps at all. So now that I did an adjacent to an adjacent, right? I didn't even do the adjacent map. The plan was basically like I'm doing Shore and I'm doing Crimson Temple. I had none. So I have all these adjacent points in tree. So how do I get there? I can't, have it naturally drops pretty hard, even if it's a favorite slot, because whatever, because I'm not adjacent. So I ran Necropolis because that's connected to Crimson Temple. And that's why I got Crimson Temple. So now I have a couple maps. I should be able to pretty much pop off infinitely. That's the idea. Oh, forgot my stuff. That's a fucking weird drop. This thing, the Delirium dropped a 6-link Ivory Tower. Not only is that rare, but like, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I gave this boss like a kajillion %. Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I thought I did. I think I gave him like 400% damage as cold or something. But that thing, he just fucking slapped me. How many points do I spend to get immune to Grasping Vines? Where do I go for that? Oh, fuck you. Like, the div cards I want aren't on maps that I could really boss rush where it feels not total shit is the bigger problem. At least I got the good boss. The, like, cards I want to farm the Replica Jack-in-the-Box card just for fun. I just want to see what it's like. It's exciting, right? Maybe I'll get the Amanu's Eye. It'd be kind of cool. Alright, we're looking for the, I think it's a Searching Eye. I could be wrong, but I think it's a Searching Eye. Well, actually, that might be it. That might be it, actually, right? That is it. Wow. Huh. That is the only thing I would imagine wanting in Abyss is the Amanu's Gaze. Amanu's Gaze. I don't need it for a character, but it's actually, like, quite desired. Could be the most desired Abyss unique? Possibly. I just did another 5 in a little second ago, Corrupting Fevers for Valings. I'm on my 20. This is 26, 7, 8, 9. So we're at 29. I'll bring a Reaper also for something else down the road. But 29 Corrupting Fevers I'm on now. So 25 I've vowed. Still no 21. Our Empower just hit 3. So we're going to corrupt that. And get level 4 real quick. There we go. Wow, that was utmost confidence, but it actually worked. I guess that's worth it, right? Is the cost to sacrifice the fact that I've spent 20 Corrupting Fevers and not gotten 21 worth it because I just got level 4 in power? I feel like it's pretty good. If I 6-link this Brass Stone, it'll come full circle. No, a little bit greedy. That's fine. I'm trying to get this Brass Stone to put on this build so I can, like... I'm just, you know, inching closer to being, like, perfection here, so... Level 4 in power is pretty fucking juicy, though. I'll take that in a heartbeat. My CF now costs 4.5k. Still tickles, but it should trigger Adrenaline now from full, right? I think it does. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, back to mapping. Well, it's been a pretty wild week. Pretty interesting drops, upgrades, whatnot. 2 new uniques. Doing this fucking boss rushing thing just to get these shitting... I hate it so much. The synth maps. I've gotten rewritten, right? 8 of those. Twisted, 9 of those. Cortex is 7. I'm at 1 augmented. I've got no fucking altered. I'm just waiting for this to be done so I could just finish up my things. I'm at 25 Corrupting Fevers, no hidden, or no plus 21, but I just got Allroth to spawn on a Night of the Sun map. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll be able to get a Allroth flask and then Ward Loop, because I think the people would love to see that, right? I'm not even sure what the prerequisites are for Ward Looping, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I need... There's some sort of fucking skeleton jewel that I do not even have, so I'll have to look into that. I'm talking as if I've already gotten the drop, which I'm not going to get. But, you know, just speaking out loud here. Alright, here we go. Allroth and the Triskelion Flame. I want to say I could probably just face tank everything. Oh, actually, no, this map has 70% less regen. 60% less regen. Yeah, so I'm probably going to have a harder time. I don't have my normal lifesteal. I'm not sure. We'll see how much I can survive here. Looks like with my flask I could probably tank most of the stuff still. Oh! I just killed myself actually. I went to proc CF for adrenaline regen, and I forgot that there's 20% cull on this map. I just one-shot myself like a goob. That was so stupid. Well, now I'm just I've covered the area in wasteland, unfortunately. Where am I dying versus where's the spawns? Okay, he's almost dead. He's real angry, but it should be okay. Alright, looks like no flask anyway. Got the helmet. Trash. There's the helmet we got, and there's Pyramid Downs. A lot of cool stuff. Nothing I need, obviously. No flask. We got the helmet. This is the Cadigan's Crown. Battle Mage, don't deal crits. So no flask for Allroth, no ward looping here. But always a fun time though. Love fighting expedition bosses. Such good loot. Now I get to sit here with what would be from this map 5 plus this 32 burial medallions. Was that actually a challenge? I wonder if that's expedition on here. No expedition. No expedition. All right, so no expedition. I was expecting expedition. That's fine. But yeah, now I get to sit here and gamble from Danik for a while. Well, there's my 35 spent. 4 logbooks, 2 of which are Night of the Sun. And I'm going to go run those. And I'm just going to go infinite, because that's what I can do in this world. A man born to go infinite. Just got to make sure you always make sure you get your quantity. If you can get to 75, fantastic. But we're looking for, you know, at least 60-something. Preferably with no regen, so these are both acceptable for me. Well, the first map didn't, the logbook that we got from Allroth didn't have Allroth, and this one didn't have Allroth either, but I did get a snake pit, which means I am actually able to play that Ice Spear build I wanted to play, with the Void Batteries and the Badge of the Brotherhood and all that stuff, so if I have a desire to level someone else again or play another character, there's that done. I know, but that desire is very, very small, because of how fun this build is and how much I want to get this one popping off. So, will it happen? Possibly. Will it happen now? Definitely not. Alright, well, I didn't get my Danig stuff, boss, but I got 14 more, so more gambling. We could see the final payout for the exact amount of how much that one logbook has now rippled down the line. as far as like the repercussions. This is like a good example. The repercussions of one logbook, how far it goes. You know, how many. This is why Night of the Sun is so valuable. If you're in Trade League, I would honestly suggest, or even Soul Southland, if you had the Split Beast, every single Night of the Sun book I would probably split, because the there's another one. Nope, we keep going. We go some more. We go some more, and we don't stop going. We don't stop going. It's just we got another Gem Grand Heist. We got the Snake Pit. Now we're back to Night of the Sun. We go. Who knows? Maybe there's an Ulroth in this one. Probably not. 55. Yeah, that's fine. You would try to go higher, but I don't want to. I'm fucking. It's tired. Here we go. Oh, I misclicked again. Fantastic. That's Gwen. Fantastic. There, the Sun. Click. There's another Ulroth, or no? Hopefully there's be pretty funny if there would be. Nope. All right. Well, we're gonna clear it anyway. Well, that didn't give me shit. But so we're almost the exact same resources as before. I love Expedition. It's just a really great time. I'll be doing my 2 gens later, but I figured we could just end the night on and the episode, if you will, on some Gwen gambling, because that's just the most fun thing the game has to offer. And I got my regex down to 1 line. I've actually, surprisingly enough, there's not a whole lot I really want from Gwen at this point. As I see them, I'll explain what they are. Serpent Scales, I literally just want more Hemophilias to double corrupt, because I want to get Vuln on hit, because that would be like super min-max. Crimson Jewels, Inspired Learning, that's all there is to that. Leather Belts, Headhunter, just because I can. Heavy Belt for more Mage Bloods, just because I can. And that's the I think that's the gist of it. Maybe something else will come up. I don't. Well, this was for Snake Pit, which I now have, so I don't have to do Sapphire Rings anymore. I can take those out. Sapphire Ring, Sapphire Ring, Sapphire Ring, HIR Sapphire Ring. There we go. Okay, no more sapphires. We got our Snake Pits. Bam, perfect.
What else do I have?
Yeah, my Gwen's down to a very, very short list. There's just nothing I fucking want. Well, looking like we're not gonna get anything. Fuck. Kind of focus. Anything worthwhile here? Mostly jank. Mostly jank, which is to be expected. It's quite rare. It's all quite rare. Out of exceptionals there. All right, that's that. Thanks, Gwen. All right, so that is that. We have 2 new additions to our unique roster, being the Crown of the Thermophile, the last base blight unique I was missing, the helmet I chased for, well, almost 2 years it's been of grinding that mechanic slowly and surely since Blight's introduction, essentially, and, the Verona Flask, which plagued us during actual Expedition League and really ever since, over 40 kills. I've never gone 40 kills dry on a boss like that, ever, and not to mention the over 800 probably Blight maps we've run to see the Crown of the Thermophile. I have at least 6 copies of both other helmets, so I just kept hitting the table but whiffing the 1 in 3, which is just tremendous. And that's the grind. That's what it comes down to. These things drop when you least expect it. You could, throw your coin in the well as much as you want, and you could spin that wheel as much as you want, and you'll not get it, not get it, not get it. And the moment you give up and just do something else, boom, there it is. So do not lose faith. Keep on grinding in the free world, and I will see you guys in the next episode of All for One. Lighty out.